Welcome back to another episode of the Leverkusen Career Mode here on FC24, where this could be either the Season 2 finale or the Season 2 finale / the series finale. Last episode, we went ahead and played against Inter Milan in the semifinals of the Champions League, as well as playing Borussia Dortmund in the league as well. We did tie to Borussia Dortmund 0-0. Somehow we did not manage to win that, especially the last couple of minutes in that game. As far as the Champions League goes, though, we did go ahead and get into the semifinals, and we did go ahead and take down Inter Milan 3-0. We pretty much won it in the first leg because the second leg was a 0-0 simulation. PSG versus Manchester City have yet to play their semifinals, so once we simulate a couple of days ahead, we will go ahead and get that final. We'll see whether or not we take on the English side or the French side with Mbappe or Haaland. We'll see which one we take on. We have 2 games left to go in the league. FC Köln and then Stuttgart. Stuttgart are currently all the way down in 14th, and FC Köln are in 10th. So not the hardest of the hard games that we could have, but not really the easiest as well. At least in FC Köln, they're kind of sitting in that mid-table spot. We did win the league again. We lifted the league trophy, though, against Borussia Dortmund, as that was our last home game. And I'm pretty sure we won the league by the Gladbach game, to be completely honest. So yeah, we'll get into the FC Köln game. We'll get into the Stuttgart game. And then we'll play either Manchester City or PSG. And who will it be? It will be Manchester City. So we will be taking on Erling Haaland in Champions League final. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe for that if you're ready. We are going to go ahead and play some youngsters, though. We are going to go ahead and give some of these youngsters or some of these other players that haven't really been getting shots in these games, just because I feel bad for not really playing them too much. So yeah, we are going to rotate the team heavily here. See, it says Jurgen Timber is back from injury, but on the squad hub it says he's out for 6 more weeks or 4 more months. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So if we can play him, which we can't. Okay, yeah, we can't play him at all. This is your starting 11, very rotated with Hincapié and Diamande as the center backs, Gray, and really the front four is the real replacements, as it kind of has to be. Somerville and Wari, Teller, and Patrick Schick. We have the big boys on the bench as well that we could bring in if things go to plan. I still want to go invincible. We have 2 games left to go to deal with, though. Granit Xhaka in the ball back. He'll find Ethan. Back to Granit. Granit now into Patrick. And Patrick Schick on his left foot. And Patrick Schick will find the back of net. And it's 1-0 for Leverkusen. 11 minutes in. And we have the lead here now. Mena, Selke, and Köln level things here. It's 1-1. Somerville. And Somerville is in behind. And Somerville now to retake the lead for Leverkusen. Yes, sir. It's 2-1. And Leverkusen back in front now. Archie Gray into Patrick on his left foot. And Patrick will find the back end. And it's a beautiful goal. It's a beautiful strike. And it's 3-1 for Leverkusen. Diamande to Somerville. Somerville into Patrick. Patrick fighting with drama. Patrick again, and Patrick will win that ball. Now over the top, or not over the top at all for Somerville, and Somerville to slot it away. Yes, sir. 4-1 for Leverkusen, and we are just going to go ahead and jump to the result here. We will sim to the end. We win 4-2. Patrick Schick has been sold for $45.9 million. I'm assuming his release clause got triggered. His release clause did get triggered, and I completely didn't see it at all. Okay, well, Patrick Schick, if we go to the next season, he'll be gone. Which, you know what, honestly, I would say it would suck, but honestly, it's fine. We could find somebody better than him. But yeah, next up, we have Stuttgart, and instead of playing this one, we are going to go and simulate, because I kind of really want to get to that Champions League final, to be completely honest with y'all here. And I know that's really all y'all want anyway, so we might as well get to it as quickly as we can. And Daniel Mullen takes the lead in the 30th minute. It's 1-0 for Bayer Leverkusen. And that's it. The final game of the season results in a 1-0 win against VfB Stuttgart. We have completed the Invincibles. We have gone the whole entire league campaign without losing a single game. And we are obviously your champions because so. And now we have one more game left to go, and that is against Manchester City in the UEFA Champions League final. What a perfect way to wrap it up if we can somehow manage to win this game. It is time to take on Manchester City in the Champions League final. This is their starting 11. They have Phil Foden on the left-hand side, Erling Haaland as their striker, Doku down the middle. They have Hoffman starting at cam, Zaire and Rabiot. No Kevin De Bruyne, Acuna, Gavardio, Ruben Diaz, Joao Cancelo back at the club. Ortega Moreno is on a goalkeeper because Ederson, you can see there, is injured. They have Rodrigo on the bench, Alvarez, Stones, Grealish, Akanji, Ake, and then Carson on the bench. They have won 3 out of the last 5 games. Undefeated in their last 5 games. We are also undefeated in our last 5 games as well. In fact, we probably have 3 wins. Maybe. Actually, no, we'll probably have 1 draw because that Inter Milan game. But yeah, this is a very good team. The goalkeeper is a weak point. No Rodrigo in the midfield is a weak point, obviously, for them. This is our team, though. Where is the Champions League final? At the Olympia Stadium, of course it is. We have Boniface at striker, Smith Rowe down the left-hand side, Verts at cam, Mullen on the right-hand side, Xhaka and Palacios in the midfield, Gramado, Todd, Kosanu, and Frimpong, and then Kobel in between the sticks. The Champions League final is here. The Champions League final is now here against Manchester City. Possible final game of this entire series if we can somehow come out victorious, but we got to stop that man. Erling Haaland, Foden's going to be the ones to stop for sure. And Mullen will intercept that now. And Daniel Mullen, he's going to try and push it out wide to the right. Now cut into Boniface. And Boniface early off target. And that might be a good transition now out to Mullen. The ex-Dortmund players linking back up together at Bayer Leverkusen. And Daniel Mullen now. Daniel Mullen against Ruben Diaz. He overran it, but he'll find Boniface. First time finish. And Boniface will have the lead for Bayer Leverkusen. And Manchester City are behind. 29 minutes gone by. And the boys are up 1-0 in the Champions League final. Foden on the corner, Haaland on the header, it's 1-1. We just can't let Erling Haaland have a free header like that. It's 1-1. And Manchester City go level. A couple minutes before the break as well. Who is guarding him? Who is guarding him? Please tell me it's at least Kosanu or Jonathan Tah. And even if, actually, I hope it's kind of none of them. Is it Palacios? And I ended up trying to be Boniface. Nobody really was marking him. Nobody was set on him, chasing him. It just fell into the path where Boniface was. He didn't get up at all. And Erling Haaland levels it up. 1-1 apiece. Phil Foden into Zaire. And Zaire into Hoffman. Deflected multiple times. And Kobel's feet will get a touch to it. That was almost deflected into the back of the net. Thank the Lord Kobel is long. Corner comes in. Boniface heads it away. A fall for Doku. Referee, blow your whistle. Halftime. 1 apiece here at the break. Manchester City are growing into the game. We gotta stop Haaland. We stop Haaland. We're fine for the most. First half was filled with action. Second half now is to determine the winner, unless we go to extra time, of course. Verts down to Palacios. Out wide to Daniel. Foden will win the, or Frimpong should win the back from Foden. And now Mullen down the right-hand side. Mullen sat down one defender. He's trying to get past Gavardio. He can't. Boniface on the rebound. It'll find Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka from outside the box. Well over the bar. Hoffman. Zaire. Erling Haaland. Kobel saves. Doku headed in. And Manchester City take the lead. It's 2-1. And we're behind for the first time in a long time. Daniel Mullen wins the ball back. Now into Florian Wirtz. Now. Florian Wirtz, can he get past Gavardio? Yes, he kind of can. Florian Wirtz, Palacios. Daniel Mullen will level things up here with 7 minutes left to go. It's 2-2. And Leverkusen are level. And there's all to play for in these last 10 minutes here. Doku, Haaland now, Erling Haaland to try and score a winner. Shut down by Jonathan Tah, now Granit Xhaka, and now we must go. I haven't made a single sub yet. Verts into Smith Rowe. Actually, I did. I made Boniface for Boniface. And Daniel Mullen now. He scored the equalizer. Can he score the winner? No, Ortega will save it out for a corner. Granit Xhaka on said corner. Patrick Schick on the header over the bar, and we're going extra time. We are going extra time in the Champions League final here against Manchester City. 2-2 after 90. An extra 30 to come. Somerville is on for Smith Rowe. We have Archie Gray on for Palacios, and then we have Hincapié on for Jonathan Todd. Didn't want to risk him making the dumb challenge, getting sent off, and we're off for 10 men. Florian Wirtz now. Patrick Schick into Somerville, and Somerville down the left-hand side. He has the fresh legs against Diaz. And Somerville, can you find the back of the net? No, over the bar. I hate the game. I hate the coding on this game sometimes. Is the referee going to allow us to go through here? Patrick Schick now. Can he get past Ruben Diaz? No, we're going to have time. 15 minutes left to go. That's now 2 chances Erling Haaland would at least have on target. Probably score the first one. Maybe not score that one because goalkeeper was right there. But, yeah, 15 minutes left to go of extra time until we are into a penalty shootout here for the Champions League final. And now into Patrick. Patrick out wide for Grimaldo. And Grimaldo now. Difficult angle for Grimaldo. Save Somerville. Rebound. No. Grimaldo third ball. Down to Granit Xhaka. That's off target. Do I take off Florian Wirtz for Ethan Warren? No, I don't. I need Florian Wirtz for those pens. Grealish. Ruben Diaz. Hoffman now. They got to get up the field. They want the last attack. They might get the last attack. They will get the last attack. Somerville intercepted. It's Mullen. We will get the last attack. And Daniel Mullen is in behind. And he'll run straight into Gavardio. And we are going to a penalty shootout here for the Champions League final. Pens at the spot to determine the winner of this year's Champions League final. And who's going to go up first? Daniel Mullen, Somerville, Granit Xhaka, Wirtz, and then Patrick Schick. And if we go to 6, even if we go to 5, to be honest, they have Haaland, Acuna, Hoffman, Rabiot, Gavardio, and then Phil Foden as their first 6. It's Erling Haaland up first. It's Erling Haaland, saved by Kobel. Kobel made the early read. And now Daniel Mullen top left. Ortega goes bottom middle. And it's 1-0 for Leverkusen. We take the early advantage. Acuna now down the middle, and Kobel will save again. Manchester City are falling apart early. Somerville top left again. Keeper nowhere near being able to save that. We save this, we win. Hoffman saved by Kobel. Kobel has been absolutely outstanding. What a penalty shootout for Kobel. We scored this. We are your Champions League winner. Granit Xhaka, bottom left. And Granit Xhaka will convert, and that might be the shortest penalty shootout ever for the Champions League final. And Bayer Leverkusen are your Champions League winners. First time of asking, and we lift that trophy. Wow. Manchester City absolutely fall apart on a penalty shootout. Saved. And they couldn't save one of ours. 3-0 penalty shootout. That literally might be the quickest penalty shootout ever. I might have to put a stopwatch on the video and time it to see how quick that was. But we are your Champions League winners, and that's going to be the end of the series. I did not expect it to go 2. I expected it to at least go 3. I was hoping not to go 4, but I was obviously settling for 3. And for the first time since we started lifting trophies last season, somebody other than Jonathan Todd will lift a trophy, and who better else than the one who actually scored the winner of the penalty shootout. It should be Kobel to lift it, but Granit Xhaka, the captain now of Bayer Leverkusen, on the game here. Ex-captain of Arsenal for many years, including the season where he kind of fell apart with Arsenal fans, came back stronger and better. And boy, do we miss him at Arsenal. Kind of. We have Declan Rice now, but him and Declan Rice would be great together. And Bayer Leverkusen are your Champions League winners in the second season. On the first time of asking, our first season in Champions League football, not only do we go invincible in the league, we go winning. We win the Champions League. We go winless. We go winning the Champions League. End of the season roundup here. Boniface finished the season with 30 goals. That is a great season for him. Mullen had 19 goals and 6 assists. Florian Wirtz as a KM was doing it all. 15 goals, 15 assists. Smith Rowe had a big season as well. 13 goals and 5 assists. Patrick Schick off the bench for majority of the season had 13 goals and 4 assists. And then Palacios had 9 goals and 8 assists. Ethan Awari coming off the bench had 3 goals and 1 assist. He actually had a winner as well in one of the games. Somerville did all right. Frimpong 6 assists as a right back is honestly good. How many assists did Grimaudo get? Grimaudo got 7 assists. Our top assister was obviously, oh no, it was Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka didn't score a single goal, but he got 16 assists in the process of the season. That is great work out of you. Wirtz obviously had 15. So Granit Xhaka, Florian Wirtz, and Boniface all up for player of the season. I think you have to get it to Boniface. He had 37 goal contributions. Wirtz had 30, and then Granit Xhaka had half of that. That was a fantastic season. That's a fantastic way to end this series. Next series up, we are going over back to England. Back into League One football. Not for a youth academy, for a road to glory with one of the League One side teams. I haven't decided who yet. I'll decide in a couple of days or moments, because I might start recording it now. Who knows? I might give this a little bit while to breathe. I did pre-record this ahead, and when I on YouTube, by the way, we're not finished with the first season. We're not finished with the first season yet on YouTube, and I'm already finishing the series. So yeah, we're about a week or two behind on these videos. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of action when we come back. Next career mode will be the League One Start RTG, in hopes to bring them up all the way up to Champions League glory, just like we kind of did with Leverkusen. We didn't really do it with Leverkusen. They were kind of already up there. But that's going to be the end of this. I'm done yapping. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this series. And until next time, peace out.